All right, welcome in, everybody. We only have to deal with the rough camera for one more night. We are back for ESEA Season 56, and we're in for another banger of a night. NineFly back on the table, ready for a dub here tonight against ASD. Both of these teams are 3-2, and it's going to be an exciting one. The servers are Dallas. We're about to drop a bomb here on Nuke. All players loaded in and getting ready. Shouldn't be too much longer. Both teams 3-2, but only one will go to 4-2 after tonight. It was a good start for NineFly. These last two games have been some of the tougher games that they're going to have to face throughout this season. This game here, too, is going to be tough. Cruising, Midas, Stage, a lot of these players very, very talented. So I'm here for it. I'm ready to see the boys back in action. Of course, Anti, Midas, Cruising, Stage, Lighter is your starting lineup for ASD. In the corner of NineFly, we've got the man, the rowdy Ronin himself. Mr. Bands will make them dance. You can't top the op of J-Trops. Mr. Machine, meet you who will eat you alive. And man, our new man, Dash. Woo, my man is all cash. Cash money, baby. We are here for dubs tonight. Let's go. We got Yappy in the building, my Japanese brother. Who cares? King Plaz, Chuckles. A lot of OGs here tonight. We are going to have a good time together. After this, going to be getting that new PC set up. I got to tell you, I am excited. And I can't talk about it too much because I'll get teary-eyed. My community has been absolutely amazing for me. So more on that later because I'm ready to pop some heads and get some bread. I'm ready to see some absolute destruction and beautiful chaos here on Nuke. Guys, you have come to the right place. NineFly Esports. Make sure you're following us here on Twitch. It's free, it's easy, and it's for me. Make sure you've joined the Discord. And you check out the Twitter, the Instagram, the YouTube. We've got pages for days. Pages for days. Yeah, Dirty, if I had to get something now, if I wanted the 5090 was $3,500. So the 5070 Ti was $800. So if I wanted something now, it had to be this. I hope to maybe trade it in down the road in like 6 months and have money to do an upgrade. I got everything that I would need to upgrade to the 5090. That is the goal. Enough about me, though, and more about this killer team. Guys, they are ready, and so am I. Let's get down to it and see exactly how we do it, baby. Head-to-head one more time tonight in ESEA Season 56. NineFly, ASD here in the ninth round to decide who starts out on what side. I'm going to have to turn my mic up in a minute. I do apologize. I got it earlier like that. Now Midas Cruising. From behind its Stage. Now 1v1 Stage. We'll find the final knife. With that, they will get to choose what side they want to start out on. I'm going to kick it back. Fix something real quick, guys. Two seconds. We're going to have to turn me back down because it's probably about to get loud again. Hopefully, there we go. Mic check, test one, quiz. Right back to where we need to be. I do apologize for the inconvenience. We are officially... All right, I had the alt tub out. Hopefully it doesn't mess with it too much here. Should be good from here on out. All right, round one underway. All 10 players still standing on board with Stage. We'll hop down to Cruising, who meets J-Trops. Caught with maybe utility in hand there. Midas has found another as well. Dash will peekaboo. Rodin will find one. And they'll get two back the other direction. It's still 3v3 here as Dash begins to make his way out of vents. Two outside double doors to pop the swing, and it ain't no thing. Dash finds one, quickly shuts the doors. Stage and Anti have found two together. Dash Able to find one more for the clutch. He shuts the door. He dashes across. He's playing mind games, but he nails it. Dash has done it. And just like that, NineFly will take round one. You want to talk about one hell of a clutch. We get to see it here from Dash. But yeah, I mean, Curtis, if you've got that extra 3,500 laying around, I mean, I would gladly go get the 5090. But unfortunately, they jumped up way in price. Into round two we go. For ASD, they're going to opt to force in here. A couple MP9s. A couple Deagles in hand as well. And a big dink. Cruising finds one, but it's Ronan. Quick to trade it back the other direction here. 1-for-1 pick with that Galil. Now outside, Michu spotted one. Holding secret now, Bans. Trusting in each other. Careful stage tucked into a credit. Spotted by Bans. And Bans will make him dance. Bans, who had been having a couple tough games there, looks to start off on the right foot here tonight. Ante will drop down from the heavens. Skipped leg day. There's my man, John Stu. I knew he wouldn't be far behind. Fighter shifts through secret. Bans does unfortunately go down. It was NineFly that had the weapons here. Round that on paper, NineFly should be able to win. These rounds have been haunting them. Ash has made his way on the site here. He just had a hell of a clutch. He's going to need one more with the help of Ronan. See that subtle shift. Ronan in the heavens. Being patient here. Fade toward Mini will pop the smoke. Ante coming from Hunt side here. Steps out, does spot Dash. Nade goes deep. From above, and Ronan with the help. He spots another. Dashes, nailed it. Here comes the help. Midas finds one. Looks to bait him out. Flash will come out here as well. He spots him from the backside, and Ronan. It gets a bit dicey. He's able to recorrect with 2 health remaining. Hanging on by a thread, but it's the competition who's dead. Up by 2, NineFly. A good start here on the T side. My man John Stu knows, baby. Here's Dash. Already in good position. He's going to hear Lighter backing off relatively quickly here. He's a lot of that action outside. Another eco round, and Ante! My man has hit some nasty headshots from heaven here. He's going to be spotted. Michu takes out stage in the smoke, but Ante's found another. The Deagle Demons out in full force. Auto Director stuck on Foot Finder, and Cruisin' will find one. Peeks through the smoke, but our man's Bans will put him down. 6 feet dirt nap here for Cruisin'. Does come down to Bans in this one. We'll jump over to Bans. On board now, the man himself. Passes through Vince. We'll be able to get this plant down. He hears him, but that is a distant run. And now Bans had a chance to get that plant down. Everything shifts the other direction here. Ante's going to back off, and he's got to be careful. This is a tough spot. Ante should be able to catch him here, and does. Counter-terrorists win. Bans. We've had a couple interviews with Bans. He's been addressing some of the issues he's been having as of here lately, putting some of that blame, probably putting the majority of the blame on himself, as so many good leaders often do. Yo, Michu's PFP up top is fire. Damn. Boys will be on an eco round here, though, as ASD looks to get a little closer to tying things up one away. On board with Ante. Here comes the hailstorm of utility. Ronan's found one. Bans another. feeling fine with a Tech 9. They get flashy and they get on the site quickly. Rotations come around. They've got an op in hand, but the economy's not there. They're at risk of losing some big weapons to an eco round. Double the flash to drop Lighter. Cruising. Haps will find one on the trade. Lighter will find one more. Haps. Cruisin's trying to sneak in here and find this defuse, but he's missed the bomb. 10 seconds and counting. From above, Dash has found one more, but do they know he's on the bomb? He's just missing. NineFly will eventually chop him down. J-Trop's a little to the left, a little to the right. Nah, in the middle, baby. It's just right. Get it right. Get it tight. NineFly on top. Time to get rowdy-bowdy for the boys here. It was a nice 3-win streak, followed by a couple tough losses. They're looking to bounce back here against ASD. J-Trops has collected that op here as well. On board now here with Bands. Dash and Ronin tucked inside. Michu trying to escape away from Marshmallow here. As he drops down below, we'll see if things get even a bit toastier. As we see on that mini-map, Stage, Lighter, posted outside here momentarily. Stage will shift in toward Mini. Gotta be cautious of Secret here as well. Timing is going to play a huge role. And Michu, does he spot him? Shots ring out. The battle back and forth, and Lighter gonna win this one. Doesn't even take a single bit of damage here. Things will get a bit tougher now. NineFly cruising. On the deagle, but J-Trops is too quick with the op. Outside, Stage finds Bands, and now he'll look to gather a weapon. Caught on the back pedal, Stage. Looking to work that Deagle Demon magic one more time. Midas Ronin go head-to-head, and Ronin will come out on top yet again. Clicking domes and sending them home. NineFly looks to keep true to form. Unfortunately, Ronin does go down a bit early. Audio cues there for Dash. Now on a 2v1, 20 seconds on the clock. We'll look to quicken the pressure. There's the spray, and he's got Annie hurt. Still able to find that he's got 12 rounds in the mag. Unfortunately, as he shifts away, Lighter on the swing, and just like that, back within one. Back and forth we go here tonight. Little game of tug-of-war. This is main right now. ESEA main. Most of these dudes are base at level 10, I believe. Got very close to getting into it. Bands, but Ronin dropping down with a Tech 9. Bands is right there as well, and Ronin isn't done yet. He'll send down a little bit of an aid, and a second one here as well from behind. Midas taking some back shots. Good spray, though, and through the bar. He'll find Ronin. Shots below. Michu collects one. We talked about Michu and the machine. Down he is. Midas, the Midas touch. We'll find J-Trops, an early exit here in round 6. Dash will look to hunt him down. They've spotted him. You know, right where he is, but the economy's not great on the other side of things. So even if they save this one rifle, this hero rifle to play around, majority of the members not going to be able to buy into the next round, which does lead to good things here for NineFly. Right, here we go. Round number 7. NineFly has been able to double up on the lead. ASD will be playing around that hero rifle of Midas. Deagle and 2.57s in hand. I will say ASD has done phenomenal on these eco rounds thus far, but Bands will cut it a bit short for Lighter. Dash finds stage, meets you on the Midas. And Dash isn't done. He says, let me get a second from above. Ronan raining down death and destruction, but he's not able to hit the mark. It's Cruisin' who leaves him with a bruising, but Michu caught him snoozing, and that's a wrap. 5-2, you know what to do. NineFly back in form. This is how we like to see the boys playing. Always good to see the homie John Stu in chat. My brother from another mother. Hope you're doing well, Stu. This man has been supporting relentlessly for almost 7 straight years. Meet you outside. Fans will get here early. Midas does boost up here just on the opposite side. Dash waiting patiently, AK in hand, and Cruisin' just on the other side of the vent here. Flash over the top. Michu will begin to pressure in. This Molly is going to flush Cruisin' out, and he's got to make some decisions as he runs into the waiting arms of Dash. A pop peek here from Ante, who's been one of the nastiest with the pistol here today. I love that skin as well, but no Deagle in hand. Shot to the box to spray. Michu finds one. Lighter. The trade, the peek from above, and Ronan on the 180. Good God, Ronan just gets better and better every single week we see him on the big screen. Bands will slice and dice his way to victory here as well, and just like that, 6-2 here in the first half. It's a guaranteed, a minimum tied half for NineFly, as they've been able to put some early rounds on the board. Full loss bonus for ASD, but they're going to expend the majority of their funds buying into this round, which means things are going to get a bit rough if they don't find a win here. That full loss bonus does help. You're still able to find full buys, maybe not quite the amount of utility you'd like to have. But you can't make it work. Michu, early damage. Did he spot the crossover? Cruisin' tucked in behind Big Red. Nades go back, Molly goes out, pressure's back, and Michu catches Cruisin' off guard. Lighter looking to hold from hell. Ante up top, Midas down below here as well, and J-Trops. A lot of angles to clear, and that's what makes it so tough out in the open. Stage sets the stage and drops the curtain on J-Trops. Quick peek here from Midas. We'll find one. Ronan, a beautiful trade. And another shot from Dash to the dome of Ante. Things seem to be clicking here for the boys tonight. We'll see if they can continue to ride this wave on to victory here. We said they were going to be dropping some bombs on Nuke tonight, and that they have. We talked about the economy issues here now for ASD. And most likely, while we're going to see Stage and Lighter look to save this op and this rifle, does allow NineFly to get to 7, that winning half at a minimum. As they begin to fall away from the site here, see what happens as the round plays out. It's Lighter who was waiting on Ronan. Will find an extra kill. Still stuck at 2 rounds. We take a quick look at the scoreboard here. Dash on top with 13 and 3. 2 assists as well. That is absolutely insane. Ronan not far behind at 11 and 7 with 4 assists. 6 for Michu and Bands. J-Trops with 2. He's got to fight his teammates for kills in this one, it seems. Early nades over the top. I believe J-Trops is in the top 1,000 for the NA region. 700 something last time I checked. But Stage on the peak. We'll find Dash. No cash at the end of this rainbow ante. Let's find the trade on the J-Trops, who found one with the op. The weapon's beginning to fall here. NineFly will slow things down for just a moment here. Michu, the subtle shift onto the side, finds one big one. Cruising tucked in toward garage. They're aware. Good flashes. Still cover here for NineFly, though. They'll begin to work their way in. Michu has to be careful of the heavens above, though, at his stage with this up. Rotation outside here as well. Cruising back toward ramp. Ollie will come in toward Ante here. He's able to tuck deep, though. He spots the head, and Ante does hit Ronin. Op shot does not connect for Vance. He's going to be patient. He's got 20 seconds on the clock. Ante looking to hold out here as well, and Cruising the disrespect with a knife. The disrespect to our man's bands, and he's going to be seeking some vengeance here. 7-3. ASD will get a much needed round here. Ar Noir. Oh no. Oh no. John Stu. Luckily for NineFly, they've invested well. They've been able to buy back into this round here. Up into the hands of J-Trops later. We'll back off. This nade will do a bit of damage toward Ronin. A little bit of pre-fire action. Looked like Stage accidentally hit a teammate there for 5 health. Beautiful molly, though. Perfect timing. See the smoke from lighter. Trying to keep any pressure at bay. Midas maybe looking to get on top of Hut here. Cruising in toward Mini. Still 45 seconds on the clock. We'll see what they decide to do here. Bands Molly in hand, and most likely around that 35-second mark, we'll see the utility begin to rain down. There it comes. With that pressure sure to come in after the flash from Bands over the top. He'll try to quickly regain with the squad here, but they drop down Vince quickly. Molly, and now they're stuck. What happened? A bit of miscommunication here. Beautiful patience from Bands, though. And a nice snap from Ronin. And can he find the second? The up is at the ramp, and Ante will take out Bands. He looks to up the ante here. What a swing from Ronin. I tell you, bro. Dash. J-Trops. Ooh, chef's kiss, baby. Knock him down. Set him up, knock him down. I said it earlier, Ronin has just looked so good these last few weeks, and every time we see Ronin on the screen, he just seems to get better and better. The man is 13-8 right now with 4 assists. You've got Dash at 14-4 as well. 1,500 plus damage combined between the both of them. Woo! Ric Flair don't care is right, John Stu, and nasty is an understatement. Who cares? Big nades over the top. Working the ebb and flow here of Counter-Strike. NineFly on it to a T at the moment. Right now, it just seems like ASD is playing checkers while NineFly is playing chess. J-Trops and a rare miss. Let's get dinked down to 22. Cruising will take him out here. Cruising, another talented individual we've seen on the screen many a times. Stage Working his way around here with the op. He hears the footsteps of the teammate of Dash. Oh my! Me too! Midas from behind. He does find two. And he gets a third as well. What was a phenomenal play immediately gets turned around. Cruising and Midas. Now with a 2v1. Bands has decided to get the hell out of Dodge. Here comes the swing. Finds the first. He needs one more. No, he can't find it. Cruising has done it. Was hoping to see Bands pressure to the left there, the other way around. 50-50 opportunity. Great decision-making by Bands. It almost pays off. They fall just a bit short. 8-4. A phenomenal half from the T side, though, and certainly something that NineFly can be very happy about. Gotten one pistol round so far. If they could find a way to get this one here in round 13, it really helps set them up for some smoother sailing throughout the majority of the rest of the night here. All right, and away we go. Couple dinks outside. Meet you. He's doing the dance of death, baby. Ronin tries to find one from a distance. A lot of shots through the smoke. Ironically, it seems like so little damage done there. A lot of tactical whiffs coming out from both sides, I think. You know, John Stu, let him know. Let him know we've been calling for it. What's going on in the pistol round, though? The boys having a little bit of trouble. They're not the only one. Lighter. It's Ronin with the moves like Jagger. His Lighter seems to chalk outline him with the bullets. Dash. We can certainly count on, though. Headshot on the Andy. Bands will step on as well. Now in a 4v2, they've turned the tides quickly. Double dink, though. It's Stage and Midas. And in a blink of an eye, things get shut down. Meet you 5 health and a dream, and that dream will become a nightmare. Both teams will win a pistol round. ASD so far hasn't been able to put multiple rounds on the board in a row per half. They did get one at the end of the half and now one here. So that's a technicality, but so far it's been a one round and done thing. Luckily for them, the crew will be on an eco round here. Here comes the pressure, the spray, and Cruisin' does find Michu first. Here's the flash as well. Dash still finds one. Stage with a Galil. Cuts down 2 more is Dash. Quick to find the trade. Dash, my man, is looking nutty here tonight. Lighter will eventually collect. Bands on the game of cat and mouse here. It's a jump shot from Lighter. 8-6, ASD away. Or only 2 away, excuse me. Here comes the important round, though. Let's go, King. We love to hear it, brother. Sub button coming soon. I will say the likely of seeing a double op setup here is a little bit rare because Bands doesn't play ramp. I think typically they have Dash over there on ramp right now. So that's normally where you'd see that double op setup. For them to play. J-Trops has hit him, but must have been slightly through the box there. Cruising. On the flash. Tucked in behind the box. A lot of space taken here, and now they will find Dash. 3 down toward the ramp. You know, last time I had talked to Dash, I think in an interview, he talked about, hey, teams don't go ramp side enough on Nuke. Oh, my! What in the hell was that? J-Trops. When J-Trops starts hitting shots like that, things start to heat up. Things get electrifying. Time ticking away, though. No kits. They gotta have to put in the place. Ronan meets you. They combine for 2, and they're putting in the work. Anti trying to hang on. J-Trops will find that one. It's double, but there's no time. The snap from Ronan. There's just not enough time. Oh, but I didn't even see it. J-Trops was on the bomb while the boys were fighting. You talk about teamwork. It's the killer. The killer better watch out when J-Trops is in the building. A master class. Beautifully executed here by NineFly. Great trust in the teammates. Beautiful snapshots from Ronan. That round had a little bit of everything, baby. J-Trops was the only one with a kit as well. It doesn't get much sneakier than that, King. If I couldn't hear it over the gunshots, I certainly couldn't hear it over me yelling and excitement from my boys, okay? Just let the homie shine, baby, in all its glory. Pause will expire. ASD. Not quite the full buy they were looking for, but it cost them a lot of money to buy into this round. NineFly has an opportunity to win this one and put one on the back of it. Quicken pressure of the hailstorm of utility one more time. And the shot from Cruisin' is nasty. Meet you. The first to fall. This is going to open things up here a bit. Who is that? That's Bands sneaking in behind here. Bands has an opportunity to come away with something big. J-Trops will get into position with the op. Dash though. They've run it well. Dash has come to kick some ass. Bands will pick up where he left off. Anti eventually snuffing out that flame that was Dash. Midas from behind does find the equalizer on the J-Trops. Or not J-Trops, excuse me, Bands. J-Trops had simultaneously got a snipe while that was going on. We see Midas in the background now. Smoke's in the line. A good crossfire here from Ronan. Holding the steps as well. 20 seconds on the clock. Midas has found one. And he's going to try to rotate away here. The Molly will go toward heaven. Plant does get put down. That's a tough one. 19 health. Is J-Trops aware? He has the pistol out. Oh, this is almost insanely beautiful. Here comes the Molly. Time's ticking away. That's got to give him a good idea that Midas is in there. And J-Trops with a flick of the wrist, baby, and just in a gist, the time is always on his side, baby. No need to confide in anyone else because you can't top the J-Trops. Back at it, 10-6. And we talked about the economic issues that this was going to force upon ASD. The clutchiest MFer, John Stu. The clutchiest, no doubts in the mind. It has been laid to rest here at Cedar Creek. That is the nuclear power plant. For those of you who may be wandering, through the Molly they go. J-Trops will find one, and look at the speed. My man knows the stampede is coming. He said enough pitter-patter, it's time to get at her. He'll dip out, find one more. Can he get a third? He does! Drops is looking for the fourth. Give the man the ace. No! Michu will find the final one. But I almost felt gonna puke right there from the nastiness of J-Trops. Give the man an ace. He deserves it. What a hell of a performance by the boys here tonight. It's not done yet, but 11-6, one away from one away. And bring the heat they do. Ronan does attack a teammate a little bit here. J-Trops, what the hell? My man hits it through the wall. He's got the balls of steel. Sometimes you just wonder how they do it. Been in a little bit of a two-game funk, and this is exactly what they need to rekindle the flame here. Here comes Lighter, now shifting into Hut. Ronan waiting patiently. The boys did do their homework. And they're looking good. Stage, Ante, the last two left alive. Michu, you talk about great positioning here. The awareness from this squad truly is phenomenal. Stage finds himself all alone with Glock in hand. What happens when Stage whips out his Glock? We're going to find out now. We cut on over to Stage. John Stu grabbing a clip for us as well. Legendary Stu, we appreciate you. I'm sure King Plaus will like that one. Oh, he can see it on the clip page as J-Trops will let Stage fall into his waiting up-like arms. 12-6, they've doubled the lead. They're one away from shutting it all down and going to 4-2. One more round to rule them all. Ante and crew still have a full buy here. Dang. You gotta help my boy John Stu out. Shots ringing out. There's Dash able to find Midas. It's a good early pick. Michu for the double. Lurking in the shadows. He is the machine. We said it earlier. And Michu will eat you alive. Rolling from behind. Seemed like he thought about a knife there for a second. Shots ring out, cruising. Does find one. J-Trops will shut it down, though. 13-6. Your final score. It's NineFly soaring high one more time in dominating fashion. J-Trops, Stabby, make a stab face. Also had a knife kill there as well. We saw two in this round. Dash the bullseye with 81% headshot rating. Ronan the weapons master with 7 unique kills. Michu, 3,900 on the kill earnings. And Bands, the burn damage was 75. 22-10 was Dash. 19-13 for Ronan. We keep saying it, bro. Every time we see Ronan on this screen, he gets better and better. The man was a menace and a monster here tonight. And speak of the devil, he's in chat. All right. And guys, after tonight, I'm going to be on the new... Let me close this out so it won't lag so bad. Here we go. All right, the new PC is back here behind me. The new graphics card, baby. We got it all. It's already put together. I've just got to do some, debloating and downloading and all that good stuff. So, but let me hop into the Discord here real quick for our interview. New PC is here, bands. It's not hooked up yet, but after tonight, can you send the new PC case to Jay? Yo, we need to get him a new case, don't we? We do. All right, let me check out the who do we got down here? We got the machine meet you, baby. Let's go. All right. Yo, meet you. How we doing, brother?
Oh, what up?
Dominating tonight. Looking good on Nuke.
Yeah, it was a little stressful getting one deagle there in the beginning, but in honor of Coach Rake, who wasn't here today, the better the deagle player, the worse they are.
Hey, Auntie hit some nasty ones from heaven. They did hit a couple nasty deagle shots there. First half, honestly, both halves, it seemed like you guys controlled, really. It didn't seem like there was too much worries going throughout, but Dash and Ronan looked phenomenal tonight. It feels like every time we see Ronan, he gets better. And Dash seems to be a great fit for you guys.
Yeah, he was supernatural with just him coming in and whatnot, and he's always just locking it down and getting his kills, which is always super cool. And we love Ronan. We love to dog on Ronan, but yeah, I've been super happy with how well he's been playing.
Yeah, because of bands, and then we all like to, I think, dog on Ronan just a little bit. But, the man was a monster tonight. Dash has been phenomenal. We always call you the machine, getting it done as well. What were our thoughts like going into the game tonight? We had a great start to the season, a little bit of a hiccup with 2 losses there, but, they were against 2 of quite arguably the toughest teams in the league. So can you maybe walk us through the thoughts and what was going through everybody's mind, maybe a couple of days or heading into this matchup?
Yeah, we were just really hungry for a win. It sucks losing, especially in the manner that we did the last couple of games. And I think we were all just really locked in, really wanted the win, and I think it showed today.
Big question. Did anybody give Ban some shit when he got knifed?
No, but we should have in hindsight. I'm gonna go do it right after we get done with this.
We've all been calling for the double op, John, too. There's a bunch of us in chat that like when the double op gets broken out. I know Dash tends to play that ramp side, so I told him I didn't think it would be happening tonight, but we did see Bands on the op when he did get knifed. So, as much as Bands likes to talk shit, we got to give it back to him just a little bit. So
he picks up the off, so it was deserved.
And we see Dash in chat right now said he was told not to go ramp, but it was funny because we had Dash in an interview not too long ago, and he said, well, I have to play ramp, and they only go ramp twice. And it seemed like in the beginning, they were 2, 3, 4 man running over toward Dash. He got pinned behind a box once. So I think maybe he got a little bit of what he was asking for. But, you guys got to be feeling good about the bounce back tonight. You talk about those tough games, 13-6. It's a dominating win, cruising. Some of these other guys are well-known, very talented players as well. But, you guys looked phenomenal tonight. What are we thinking about our next matchup coming up?
I think we're just as hungry going into next week as this one. We're a team that hates to lose, as you should, but I think we don't want to lose out any more games this season. So I think we're just really hungry going into next week, and I think it'll be hopefully another clean sweep like today.
Yeah, it's Perfect Symphony, I think, is who we're playing next, which is not until February 3rd, Tuesday. So a little time to hang out, game, have some fun, work on some strats. You said Rake wasn't here tonight, but I'm sure he's going to be happy with the performance overall. Are there any areas still tonight that you felt like, were a little rough around the edges? As a spectator, as a caster, everything looked great, but is there anything that maybe stands out to you that you still want to work on as a team or as an individual?
There's always a ton to work on. I think one of the things in particular is I think we lean towards just wanting to fight, especially like individuals. And I think one of the calls early on was, we just need to pack up, make sure we're next to someone. And I think as long as we keep working on that and keep doing that, I think we're heading in a good direction.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was a lot of fun to get a watch tonight and to get a cast. I'm on this super, super old machine, so I just picked up my new PC tonight. So hopefully all the streams will be good going and, back to the way they were going forward. But as always, Michu, we certainly appreciate you taking the time out of your night to chat with us a little bit. It was fun to see you guys kick some ass out there. But any upcoming streams for you? Any upcoming events, shout outs, anything you want to mention before we head out here tonight?
No, just shout out the team. I'm always streaming my POV, but your stream's always way more fun to watch. So shout out you.
Hey,
shout out the team. Let's get some wins next week.
Yes, sir. And with the new PC, I'm not sure if I'm going to have it ready next week. The new PC will be up and running, but we're going to try to start including maybe some of like the multi views of your guys' streams all together on stream. Maybe just do like a listen in for one round at a time here and there. So we do hope to get some of that. But as Michu said, it's Michu, Bands, and who else that?
Jay normally streams as
Jay
well.
Trops. Okay.
Jay Trops. Yeah.
So there it is, guys. I know King Plaza will probably put that up in chat, but make sure you go give him a follow as well. Share and show some of that love out to them. Meet you again. Thank you so much for your time. We look forward to seeing you back here on February 3rd, my friend.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. Take care. All right, guys. The legend himself, the machine Michu, who will eat you alive. Bands, it was fun tonight, guys. Honestly, it was really good. I was excited to get the PC. I got home at like 5 minutes to spare. We kicked on this old one. And, you know, I'm happy when I get a Cast the Boys, but I'm really happy when I get a Cast the Boys win. So, great job tonight, everybody. We hope to get that multi-twitch for all 3 POVs. If not in the next game on the 3rd, the one on the following. So we will be working on that. That game is Tuesday, February 3rd, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, at the same time as always. There's the links for our fellow streamers. And as always, guys, there's a ton of socials here for NineFly. This is an amazing community. I'd love to see us all grow together. Hop over there. Give them the follow on Twitter, on Instagram. Join the Discord. Become part of the movement. You know, they're sharing the clips on TikTok and YouTube. And you can hear me shouting at the players as well. So go share some of that love. We would certainly appreciate it. You can find me at hotsauce.com as well. I do need to get my schedule updated, but now that we're going to be up and running here, I hope to get all that done here within the next week or so. So I do apologize for being just a little bit behind. But nonetheless, we certainly do appreciate each and every one of you. So, guys, again, thank you so much for hanging out. We appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to follow the socials, myself included. It's been a fun one. It's been a real one tonight. So good to see the boys back up on top with a dub. We'll see another one here on the 3rd. As always, guys, it has been an absolute pleasure. Take care. Have a wonderful evening.